Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Crystal Path of Light. And this is your birthday month reading. This is for you to receive the spiritual messages, guidance, information, and I hope this resonates with you so that you can ascend and walk your path, especially because you're moving now we're wrapping up 2019, moving into a whole new decade with 2020, and there's so much going on. I'll be reading with the Crystal Ally cards as well as the Hidden Realm Tarot, and you'll receive one unicorn card and one of the Abraham Hicks Laws of Attraction card for the month. And again, this is really your new year, astrologically, your sun sign month. That's when you get your one new moon for the year. This is representing the energies for you to utilize all year long as we continue and grow and move forward. And you are the sign of Capricorn. You're the startup cardinal earth element sign. The I choose or the I control is the archetype of Capricorn. I prefer I choose because control sounds a little bit harsh, and because really we have to understand the only thing that's in control is that change is constant, right? So, but you are represented by the goat who climbs that mountaintop step by step, who ascends, who's seeking higher consciousness and understanding that life is a continual journey, scaling that mountaintop, representing evolution, work, career, public display, and our legacy. That's what the 10th house, which is Capricorn, represents, okay? And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the great teacher. So we're being asked to climb the mountain, ascend it step by step as we evolve and grow. Saturn is, I feel, misunderstood and feared by a lot of people with astrology. You know, oh, if you don't listen, Saturn's going to spank you. Well, you know, as a co-creator of our reality, we get to choose, right? And our reality is just a reflection of where our thoughts are. So we can come from that higher consciousness and choose that higher path and choose to be that mountain goat Capricorn, aligning with what you truly know and taking your steps to ascend and understanding that with the great contractor and the teacher Saturn, he does a beautiful dance with Jupiter, the planet of abundance. You know, and Saturn prepares us for all our abundance that Jupiter wants to pour down on us. We have to be ready for it. Where are we in our cycle? Are we ready to receive $10 million in the lottery and hold it? Because if we aren't, doesn't matter how much money you get or how much abundance you get, if you can't hold it and don't understand that aspect of it, don't feel worthy of it, you can't hold it. So your new moon, Capricorn, is on December 26th, 2019. That is a powerful, powerful new moon for you. Setting your intentions. New moons are about new cycles. We're wrapping up a 10-year cycle going into the new decade. This new moon is also a solar eclipse. We have your full moon. The moon isn't in Cancer. It's in your sister sign of the full moon isn't in Capricorn, but during Capricorn season, the full moon is in Cancer. That happens January 10th of 2020. It's called the Wolf Moon. And this is a lunar eclipse on the 10th. So you have the solar eclipse on the 26th in your sign, the lunar eclipse on the 10th of January in your sign, and the eclipses are all about growth and change. And, you know, they're like a computer reboot, shutting down to reboot so we can integrate all we've done, and especially coming through a decade to a new decade. The solar eclipse represents sudden changes and stuff externally because it's the sun sign. It's the sun. It's about what we're showing the world. The lunar eclipse is more about going within and releasing all those old perceptions, belief systems, the things within us that are holding us back to get us ready for the new decade. But also, again, we're not done. This reading is for you for your birthday month of Capricorn. There's going to be a reading for Aquarius, and I always do one birthday reading for the archetype of the sign we're in, and then I do another reading for all people that are not of that sign. So non-Capricorns will receive a Capricorn reading for them on how to navigate through this energy of I choose, this scaling the mountain. So coming in from the I perceive time of Sagittarius, right, into the new startup earth element of I choose of Capricorn, you're being asked to have moved through Sagittarius and coming out with discipline. This is a wind element card. This is governed by fluorite, all right, an air element or wind. And wind element is our mental perceptions and belief systems. So what the guides are asking you, what the universe, what spirit is asking you, is to have the discipline to walk your talk, to align your actions with your thoughts, okay? So whatever it is that you truly want, whatever your higher consciousness or your higher values are, please align with them and have the discipline to walk that way, communicate from that space, because this is a very epic and important reading for you. I can feel it. All right, so very, very important as you move from Sagittarius into Capricorn. The basis card for the whole month for you, for your birthday, is Transcendence. Wow. So you received a storm element card. This is governed by the diamond, and this is the message for you, is the basis of what you're coming into in your birthday now, is to understand that you've been deep down in the earth. You've been going through a lot of stuff, feeling like you're being crushed by heat and change and transformation and growth and painful sometimes things, and feeling like you can't bear it. But like limestone that goes under this intense heat that no one could withstand and turns into a diamond, so are you. This is the message for you. This is the basis of your Capricorn journey for this month, is transcendence. This angel is pulling this person out from that space and showing this person, you are now the diamond. You've withstood all this. It's time for you to understand and grow and move forward now. All right, so your lesson with this transcendence and this alignment, walking your talk for this month, is evolution. So this is another storm element card, and storm element is comprised of all four elements: earth, physical, fire, energy, water, emotion, relationships, and wind or air, mental perceptions, belief systems, okay? Thoughts. This is governed by herderite, and this you can see on this card. There's the crouched being, the sitting being, the crouched being, the standing, and then the winged being. This is the message for you to tap into what we talked about with Capricorn, being the house of evolution and walking step by step, understanding the journey's never done. Even when you evolve to here, there's really something new will come in, and you may feel new and have to evolve in your new belief system again. That's what they want you to learn. They want you to learn about evolution and growth, that growth is evolution, healing is evolution, and evolution is healing, okay? So a real important month for you to get aligned and understand the energy you carry is this ability to evolve, grow, adapt, scale the mountain, and move forward and create what you truly want to create in your physical reality. You're an earth element sign. You're the startup energy of that. This card represents a direct line to spirit. If you were to call the divine source, God, whatever word resonates with you, the universe, would be the cell phone call and the message for you. And it's the earth element itself. It's the whole archetype of earth element. So that's what spirit wants you to understand. Through this discipline to walk your talk and scale the mountain and take the steps and understand, it's not about getting to the end and manifesting something and you're done. It's about continuing on. That's what legacy is. Transcending through, learning to evolve and grow in that way, and you're being given the gift of mastery over the earth element itself. This is not like the other cards where there's one word at the top that's the key word. This is the whole entire archetype of earth element. Earth element is the physical element, the slowest moving element, and the densest energy that assists us in bringing energy into form, bringing chaos into matter. So it represents physical health in the body, work, finances, structure, family, foundation, and everything you see in your physical reality. So that is what Spirit wants you to understand, that through these storm element messages of change, transformation, growth, and dynamic balance, co-creating empowered rather than coming from lack or fear or feeling like a victim or feeling bullied or feeling like you need to fight or force your way. This is the way that gets you on your beautiful Capricorn journey, scaling your mountain. The outcome for you is, wow, transformation. You've got 3 storm element cards. I told you this is a powerful, powerful month with a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse, winter solstice, end of a whole decade into a new decade. It's big, and you're shifting. The outcome for you, if you can utilize these messages, and you don't have to, you have free will, you can sit back and allow the universe to fill your cup, but change of form. And I feel like a lot of it for a lot of you is going to be earth element. That's where you're going to see it in your physical reality. If you can allow this transcendence, allow and trust in the understanding of it. You got to trust and learn this little evolution message here. You have the ability, as we move in January 20th and shift into Aquarius, into the age of Aquarius in 2020, to come out transformed. All right. This is a storm element card governed by Moldavite, a very, very powerful storm element stone. And the key word in itself is change of form. So there's definitely a big change for you, and it's very positive. I want you to understand that. You have 3 winged being cards here in a row. You have 3 storm element cards here in a row. Basis, lesson, and outcome. The influencer card represents the energy surrounding the whole reading for you for the month. And you received a water element card. This is the card of compassion, governed by Udialite. And water is a beautiful element to have surrounding all this storm, all this change, because it's asking you to always come from a place of love and compassion with whatever you're going through. First and foremost to self. We're so hard on ourselves. If we could speak as lovingly and gently to ourselves as we do when we're soothing others when they're going through something, we would be so much far ahead, because coming from that beautiful place of love is what is needed here in order for you to navigate through and come from that higher consciousness. Compassion is much more than just empathy and being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes. It's about understanding what the divine knows on the highest level, that everything passes, everything shifts and changes, and that through getting okay with where you are right now and having love and compassion for yourself, that's how you heal, move, and grow. It's about taking the path of least resistance, flowing around obstacles. There's no fire here. This is water. This is about flowing around the obstacles, and visualize water flowing around rocks if you need to. If you're feeling penned in, or like you're afraid to change or afraid to let go, or feeling pressured, like, you know, the limestone in the middle of the earth going through this intense shift. All right. So going into the Hidden Realm Tarot, all right, we're going to pull the exact same cards, but from this beautiful elemental tarot deck. Below the surface, moving from Sagittarius into Capricorn, you have the 7 of Pentacles. This is earth element. This is an earth element card in the tarot deck, and 7s represent, well, think about the 7 wonders of the world, the 7 chakras. This is about a time of waiting. This is about a time of trust again. There's such a thread of trust for you, Capricorn, trusting in the element of earth and the startup energy you carry, of that I choose to move through this coming from my highest self. I can do this. She understands that. She's about 7 months pregnant. She's not rushing. She's not wanting to give birth right now. She understands there's a gestational period of 9 months. That time is nothing to rush. There's no need to worry. The seeds have been planted for you. She's meditating in nature, just looking up at the sun, just in perfect surrender and trust, understanding that the seeds have been planted. There's nothing you need to worry about. That's your message coming into Capricorn, okay? So what you've carried through from Sagittarius, this beautiful earth element aspect of, unnecessary worry and allowing the time now for this shift and change. And, through the lunar cycles and the solar eclipse to the lunar eclipse and winter solstice, this is a beautiful message about just allowing this dark period, right? Allowing the time of fallow. And the basis card is the Ace of Swords. So for you, the transcendence, the shift is in your air, your mind, your wind. Aces are a portal of new energy, right? So this is the basis of this birthday month for you, is to shift your thoughts, to use this new air element energy of higher connection, of not beating up on yourself, of letting go of the things you believed of yourself that have held you back this decade, moving into a new decade, allowing the eclipses to reboot you so that you can utilize this new energy, new truth. It's like a sword of truth cutting through old bondage, old mental things holding you back, allowing you to move forward. Okay, beautiful. That's the transcendence for you. The lesson with the evolution, let's see what element it is. Again, it's air element. This is the 9 of Swords. Okay, so the lesson for you in evolution is letting go of what you believed has been holding you back, or your own mindset holding you back. I can't do it. I wasn't told that I'm not good enough. This has never worked for me. I've done it over and over and over, and I just can't. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in this job. I'm trapped in this relationship. I'm trapped in my body. No, you really aren't, beautiful. Capricorn, this tree is not holding her prisoner. It's her mind that's holding her prisoner. This owl is free. This owl is protecting her, and owl is wisdom. So aligning with the wisdom of your mind and evolution moving you forward. Again, we create our reality first from our thought. If we're believing we can't, if we're believing we don't have enough, unfortunately, it's not that we want that. It's that if that's where our thoughts are, that's what manifests in our earth. Okay? So the spirit card for you guys, Capricorn, is the Star. This is so beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful card for you. This is actually the card of Aquarius. So you could be receiving some beautiful guidance from an Aquarius. This is also the card of soulmates. So Spirit is saying, connect with the soul people that are here to assist you on this higher path and this higher journey. But more importantly than that, and some of you could be gifted with the manifestation of a physical relationship in your earth, meeting someone. But I want you to understand, first and foremost, this is mostly about your growth and evolution and change as you move forward into this new amazing decade. The Star is that light in the dark that gives us, that navigates us through. And the archetype of the earth element with the Star is about you manifesting something here from the dark to the light. Unnecessary worry. Trusting, trusting, trusting. The Star will show you the way. The outcome in the Hidden Realm Tarot is the Emperor. Another major arcana like the Star. It's interesting because the Emperor can sometimes in some tarot decks seem like a very hard taskmaster representing the government or the military, or just like this harshness. But this emperor is aligned with the elements. He's got wind element here, air, guiding him. He's in his higher consciousness. He's sitting at the doorway to spirit, receiving guidance with clarity. He trusts in it, and his earth element is balanced, and he's the ruler of his kingdom, but he's not harsh. He's wise. He's got wisdom, right? Words don't teach us until we can integrate them into ourselves and transfer them from words to wisdom. And that's the outcome for you. That's where the transformation is. Being the emperor of your life, going through this decade into 2020. And the influencer in the Hidden Realm Tarot deck is another water element card, just like the Compassion card. And the Knight of Cups is here. So there may be people showing you love and compassion and assisting you, coming in like a knight in shining armor. But what I most want you to get is do it for yourself. First and foremost, love and compassion to self. This Knight of Cups is looking into this chalice of water. He's not allowing water element to drown him in emotion. And that can sometimes happen with a Knight of Cups energy surrounding a reading. Water element is here around this reading to soften it, to allow you to go the path of least resistance, to allow you to go with the flow and release what you need to release to move forward. It may come in the form of some water element people, Scorpio, Cancer, or excuse me, I'm choking. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces people. Or with this star card, some of you may manifest a relationship with this Knight of Cups. But this is a general reading. It'll mean something different for each and every one of you. But again, the water element is softening this reading that has a lot of storm, a lot of transcendence, a lot of evolution. It can feel intense, right? And water helps us have boundaries, but they're softer boundaries. Water laps up against earth and has that contraction and expansion, but it's still usually, unless it's flooding, knows its place. But the message is to have love and compassion without becoming so overwhelmed with your emotion that you can't handle things. The Unicorn card is for the entire month. The unicorn energy represents, if you think about angels open our heart for us, right? Unicorns allow us to walk through and connect with our soul and our soul wishes, and allow the soul to be the pilot of our life through our higher self. And they hold that space for us. There's no judgment ever. So compassion, trust, transcendence, not beating yourself up if you have something to tweak at the beginning with this alignment, allowing yourself to understand there's no need to worry. The unicorns just always hold that space of non-judgment and absolute love and perfection in all that we are. You are being gifted with the card of trust. Wow, how beautiful. And how many times did I say trust? Trust in yourselves, beloved Capricorns. You know how to do this. This is your energy. This is what you carry. And I have 3 Capricorn placements. I'm a Scorpio, but I have my Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus are all in Capricorn. So I really resonate with this and understand the energy you carry of having to keep climbing that mountain. And no other sign carries the strength of that like you do, Capricorn. So trust in yourself that you have all that it takes within you. It's more about you trusting yourself than what others are telling you, because truly no one else knows our path. Have the courage and faith to just move forward one step at a time, and believe you will fly. Believe in this evolution. Whether you're right here, it doesn't matter. You will fly. Have trust. They do, and they hold that space of love and compassion and trust for you no matter what. So even if you decide to, we all have free will. We don't have to do any of this. We can just allow the universe to bring us what it brings us. But as a co-creator, you carry all the power to create the reality you want, the star-kissed reality of what you want. The last card is the Abraham Hicks laws of attraction card, and it says, by my attention to things, I am making choices. So again, the mind and the heart coming together, right? If you're heart-centered and clarity of mind coming from higher source, hearing what you truly want from the heart, making choices from there, that's where you become the master of earth element, have mastery over the archetype of earth. What people do not understand is that you do not choose something by looking at it and shouting, yes, I would like some of that. You make your choices by your attention to things. In this universe that is based on attraction, when you look at an unwanted thing, your attention to it causes an activation of the vibration within you, and then the law of attention or attraction brings more like it into your experience. So it's exactly what we were talking about, Capricorn. It's your attention and focus that is creating your reality. So you want to be focused on ascending and your higher truth. Choosing use the I choose energy. I choose to be grateful. I choose to love myself. I choose to move forward in trust. I choose to take one step today. I choose to transcend. I choose to evolve. I choose to transform. I choose compassion. I choose to walk my talk, and I trust. Have a beautiful, beautiful month, Capricorn. And if you would like a private reading with me, you can contact me. You can send me a private message. I'm on Instagram, Crystal Path of Light. I'm on Facebook, Crystal Path of Light. My website is www.crystalpathoflight.com, and you can email me at crystalpathoflight@gmail.com, and we can set up an appointment for a soul path reading. I also do different healing modalities. If you want an energy session, connect with me, and distance energy sessions are extremely powerful, as are distance readings. If you like this video, please share it, please subscribe, and I just wish you the most beautiful Capricorn season and amazing 2020. All my love.